What's up, Headless Horde? We are back. We had 2 weeks off. We're back, though. Mr. Ryan Milky, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing okay. I've got slight toothache, but I'm fighting through it. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm just glad that you got the memo to wear orange. So now we both have orange on. So that's fantastic. I'm glad you got the email.
Bro.
So, yeah.
I definitely got the email. It came through to all of my accounts.
That's right. Chat. Everyone should be wearing orange. So let's go. What's up, Bonnie? How are you? All right.
Even Bonnie came in. Look, she's got the orange logo with the B.
Oh, look at that. Orange logo. See, I told you. Everyone got the memo. All right. So what are we doing today? So we're going to talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing here in the next, over 2 months, right, Ryan? Over 2 months, really. It's about 2 months because I think the last episode of House of the Dragon is on August 4th, I believe. So basically 2 months of content we're going to kind of go over. We're also going to just talk a little bit about the Acolyte. I think I'm going to play the new trailer. There was a new trailer that dropped. It was either today or last night. So we'll play that really quick because I have not watched it yet. And we'll also, we're going to split this live in 2 parts. We're going to also talk a little bit about House of the Dragon Season 2. There won't be spoilers. We're just going to kind of talk about it a little bit. And toward the end of the stream, we will be doing the channel membership giveaway. And it is for the little Lego set I have. So I'll have to get it out. But I have it over here.
Nice.
So we're doing the
don't
channel
worry, chat. I will be on my best behavior. I won't give you any spoilers today.
No spoilers from Milky, since he knows it all. It's funny. Lily, she was going to join us tonight, but she's in the Bahamas. So she said she'd rather.
It's right for some people, isn't it?
Yeah, no, right? So
I didn't get that email in the memo.
Because I messaged her yesterday. I said, "Do you want to stop on for like the first half an hour? We could talk about House of the Dragon." She's like, "Bro, I'll be sipping wine in the or I'll be drinking rum in the Bahamas." I'm like, "Oh, that's right. You are leaving on the second." So, but the hope is that she will be here for the breakdowns. I think she will. So, what's up, Chillin'? How you doing?
In the chat. Good to see you.
Yeah. All right, so what we're going to do is I kind of want to go through the schedule that we have. So anyone who watches this on the replay or whatever, it'll be there. I'll also post it on Instagram, and I will also, I will tag Milky in it so he can throw it up there. And then I'll also throw it over on the community tab just so you kind of have it organized. It's a little bit crazy because I am out of town for like 3 weeks in July. But I know, dude. I know.
Shame.
I am doing my absolute best though to try to get in every live, at least for a few minutes. But we are running. I'll be running about 4 of the lives. If I figured it out correctly, I think it's 4 lives I'll be running from hotel rooms. So unfortunately, it's not going to be any of the good places that we're going. It's going to be kind of like my travel days because we're driving to California. So. All right, so let's just take a quick look at this. So starting this Wednesday, we have the first episode of Acolyte coming out on Tuesday. We're going to do the lives and breakdowns and reviews and everything. We're going to be doing that stuff on every Wednesday. That way it gives everybody like a day and a half or so. I guess basically a day because I think it drops at 9 p.m. Eastern. So we're going to give everybody a day to watch it because I know not everybody is nerdy like us who will watch it right when it comes out. I'm hitting refresh on Disney Plus, trying to get it up there first.
Well, we watch it a couple of times. We watch it first to enjoy it ourselves, and then we're going to watch it again for content reasons, and then maybe even again for discussion reasons with the lives and stuff. So it's like we need a little bit of space from time for us to even be able to do this and even still breathe and live, I guess.
Right.
Hopkins in the chat. Good to see you. He says, Star Trek talk. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, baby. Star Trek.
Chilling in the basement says, what do you expect from an Ohioan? Yeah. Yeah, interesting. And welcome in, Johnny.
What's up, Johnny? So this all times are Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so everything's East. So actually, I have 2. Dude, I might have 3 lives on the 5th. So the first live we're doing is the Superfan Popverse membership members ticket sale is up. So this is it's $99 to join. So this is the first time I tried it, and so I paid the $99. Really, there's 2 reasons why I want to try this. Number one is it's really the only way to really get a VIP ticket, and the more me and my wife go to these things, especially New York, we spend all day long on lines for autographs or photos or whatever. And like last year, I don't think we were on the show floor for more than like a half an hour. It was brutal, man. Like because we usually go for 2 days. The VIP is for all 4 days, but you go in the VIP line. I mean, the time you save is worth the few extra bucks you got to pay. So I'm going to try to get that. So that's the first reason. The second reason why I bought them or about the membership is because last year, and now I've contacted New York Comic Con like 3 times on this already, and they will not commit to any answer for me. So I'm just kind of waiting. But last year, if you had the super fan membership, you also got first dibs on the Funko booth. Now, again, they're saying that Funko has not given that information yet, blah, blah, blah. But that's the second reason to try to get into the Funko booth. Because I got into the Funko booth last year, but it was awful because it was at the end of the day, I had to wait in line. They had nothing left. It was a waste. So that's really the only other reason why. And then they also give you other perks. They send you like an exclusive pin. Okay, that's fine. They send you over a like it's a yearly membership. So if I continued it, then you get more and more each year you participate in it, I guess. But the other nice thing is that like last year we had Ewan McGregor and we had Chris Evans. Well, fortunately, I already had both autographs. I've already met Ewan, got a photo with him, and Chris Evans. My wife wanted to do a photo, so we tried to do that. Well, it sold out so quickly. So using the Pop First membership as well, you also get first dibs on autographs and photos. So that's kind of cool. There's a bunch of people that have already been announced. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. The big people, Josh Brolin. So he was in Goonies, and obviously he's Thanos. And then I think he was he was in the second Deadpool movie. Was he? What was his character?
You asking me about a Deadpool character, bro?
Yeah, I don't remember. I can't remember his name. Come on, chilling. I know you know, bro.
I don't know. Blaze in the chat says, "You guys talk about Fortnite? Not tonight."
Bro, we're not talking about Fortnite right now. We might. We'll see. Cable. Look at Blaze. Look at Blaze throwing out the names. Yeah,
nice,
Cable. Right.
Nice Blaze.
So Josh Brolin is going to be there. They also they announced what's her name, Haley. I think it's Haley Atwater, and she was Agent Carter, right? I'm pretty sure that's Agent Carter. Peggy Carter. Yeah, that's freaking Captain America's main squeeze, right?
Okay.
She's gonna be there. I again, that's off the top of my head. There's more. There's more. But the one I'm most excited for is Kyle MacLachlan's gonna be there, and that is my boy from Twin Peaks. So I have waited and waited and waited so long to meet him. So I'm so happy that he's going to be there. And
the guy that was in Fallout.
And the guy who was in Fallout. Yep. So
that's how I know him, from Fallout, not from Twin Peaks.
Yeah. I'm super pumped for it. I can't wait to meet him. Nice. I already got his autograph on a couple of Funko Pops, but I think what I'm gonna do is buy a new Dale Cooper one because I want to get it in person, and then I'll have 2, or maybe I'll sell one, or we'll know. I don't know what he's gonna charge, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be maybe depending on the price, maybe it'll be a giveaway or something sometime. Who knows?
Nice.
So that's June 5th, and that'll be the tickets go on sale at noon. So I'm gonna go live about 15 minutes early and just do the ticket sale online. I do that for San Diego as well. It's a fun live. People come in, ask questions if they've never been or whatever. So we can definitely do that. What's up, Johnny Knight? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Thank you
for 3 months. Let's go. Nice one, Johnny.
Today's the member giveaway as well.
Welcome in, Kenneth Bird.
What's up, Kenneth? How you doing, brother? So then on June 5th is our first Acolyte episode. So remember, they are dropping 2 episodes. So there's 2 episodes we'll be breaking down because they're dropping 2 on Tuesday. So, make sure you watch both if you're going to come to the live stream to talk about it. So the other thing on June 5th, and I made a short about it this last week. So David Lynch, who is just an amazing director, he tweeted out this cryptic video, and dude, the internet is buzzing because all these Twin Peaks fans think that maybe season 4 might be coming. And I don't know what's going to happen. When I hear that announcement, though, if it is something with Twin Peaks, I'm going to have to jump on it live because I'm
happy for you if it is.
Dude, I wish you would watch it, dude. I really wish you'd watch it. I know the first 2 seasons are hard to get through because it's older TV. It just is. But man, I wish you would watch it because once you get to the return, dude, it's so good. But
no, I hear you. Blaze is asking me if I'm still working for Wonka. I'm not working for Wonka, bro. Never did.
Anthony says Twin Peaks boo. You're boo. Come on, bro. You came to a couple of the live streams when we were watching it. I know you probably weren't watching the episode, but all right. So that's Wednesday. Then we start on the following Wednesday will be June 12th, and that is going to be the Acolyte episode 3. And you can kind of see the pattern here because now we go to June 16th, which is back on Sundays. So we won't be live at 6:30. We'll be live at the first episode is I think Milky, you said 64 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So the first episode is longer than an hour. Usually, if it's longer than an hour, we push it to 10:15 just to get a chance to get a drink of water and set things up. But typically, the idea is 10:10 to 10:15 on those Sunday lives. So you can see June 16th, we'll be talking about episode 1.
People are going to need to grab the tissues because they're going to be crying and they're going to be so upset, and they're going to need a couple of minutes to get to the breakdown.
I was telling I was speaking of Fortnite. I was playing with Fortnite with Bravo, and he was telling me he's like I really want to watch it, and this was like a week ago. So I haven't talked to him since. I don't know if he's started watching it or not. But I said, dude, you got to get going, man. I'm like, season 2 is like right around the corner. It's amazing, dude. Like 12 days away or something, 14 days away. It's crazy. 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be talking House of the Dragon episode 1. I can't even believe it.
I just really hope it doesn't get leaked. I really want it to come out on Sunday at normal time. I don't want it leaked and everybody gets it Friday night. And I'm that guy that wants to watch the show. I just don't want it leaked. I want it to have a smooth release. Because last year's was leaked, if you remember. We did get first episode quite early.
Did we really? I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
That stinks. I didn't even know. Bro, I am paying attention to my chat. What are you talking about? Lame. Who drinks water? Why would I want to say that on a live? Who doesn't drink water? Bro, your body is 80% water. All right. Yeah. You just got knowledged. Anyways, we're talking back on the 19th, then we have Acolyte episode 4. And then, dude, think about that. June 19th. It's 17 days away. We're going to be halfway done with the Acolyte. How crazy is that? I mean, it's crazy. 2.5 weeks, we'll be done with 4 episodes. Now, here's what I'm trying to do. So, okay. So keep the 19th. Star that. I know you guys are jotting this down at home because you don't want to miss any lives. I know you are. Star that one because I got something special maybe. It's either going to be that one or the next one, which is June 25th. Now, June 25th is not a Wednesday. It is or is it a Wednesday? No, June 20th. Okay, I got it right there. It's on a. Oh, okay. This is my bad. So June 25th. So I am going to be out of town. I will actually be at a concert when House of the Dragon comes out on Sunday. So what we're going to do is Ryan on his channel, or are you going to go on my channel? You said, right? That's right. You did talk about this. So Ryan will do a quick little, 15, 30-minute little thing on Sunday to kind of do an instant reaction to it. It will be on my channel. If I have any type of chance to jump in, I absolutely will. I just don't know when the concert will be over, and I'm going to be also an hour behind this time. So it's even going to be harder. It'll be earlier for me than you guys. I'll be 6 hours. I'll be 6 hours behind you instead of 5, Ryan. So if you go live at 10, it's like 4 o'clock my time. I probably wouldn't even have watched the episode, But Ryan's going to do a quick little live on the day of. So that would be June 23rd. The 25th, though, we'll be live on my channel. We'll do a regular breakdown like we normally would together. But we're just going to do it on a Tuesday. It's going to be a little earlier because we don't have to wait to 10 o'clock. So we're going to do it at 8 p.m. And I scheduled it at 8 because I know that Let's Talk with Veterans is on at 9. So I don't want to cut into their time. So I made it an hour early. Let's chat. Yeah. So basically, you can go back to back if you guys want to for those 2 hours. So that'll be on Tuesday. That's episode 2. Then we go back to June 26th, which is the next Wednesday, and that'll be 9 p.m. And that's Acolyte episode 4. And basically, we're going to alternate all the way through until I leave for Comic-Con. So this is where it gets a little bit more crazy. Now, July 7th
June
is the
30th is Blazer's birthday as well. So
What
Blaze,
day
you
is
could join us. But June 30th is Blazer's birthday.
Oh,
He's put
June
in the
30th?
chat, you can send gifts to his address. He will DM his address.
So then we have
We appreciate you, Blaze.
Then we have July 7th, which is actually my first day of vacation. So I'll be live near Poppin, actually, because I'll be in Springfield, Missouri. That is our first stop. So that will be at 10:10 p.m. So I will be able to watch it when I get to the hotel, and then we'll break it down from the hotel room there. So that doesn't really change anything. Here's July 9th. So July 9th is Tuesday. So we're going to be breaking down the Acolyte at 9 o'clock on that Tuesday instead. You know what, though, dude? How are we going to break it down at 9 o'clock if it doesn't go off into 9 o'clock? Now wait, because I'm 3 hours behind you, though. That'd be 6 o'clock. I'm gonna have to change that. We're gonna have to change it to 10. Yeah, we're gonna have to change that because that's not gonna work because it doesn't get dropped to 9 p.m. So we're gonna have to change that to like 10.
Poppin, Missouri, Blaze. You know who that is.
Yeah, bro, Poppin. So let me go in here really quick and fix that. I was not thinking when there was a lot to go through and do this. So it'll be 10 p.m. Yeah. Okay. All right. So 10 p.m. on that Tuesday. So basically it's right after the episode airs that will be live. Yeah. There's no other way to do it. It's hard. So then July 17th, we're going to be doing that's a Wednesday, but again, we're going to go a little earlier because remember, guys, I'm 8 hours behind Ryan on vacation. So it gets kind of crazy. So we're gonna do that at 7:30 that time. Again, we're just trying to make it so I can get on first of all because I will be on vacation, and so Ryan isn't having to do a live at like 5 a.m. his time because that'd be crazy. And then I won't be live again until August 4th, which will be the finale. Now, if you look down below, Milky is still going to be live like he was when we broke down the first season. He'll be live on Monday at 8:30 p.m. and that is Eastern still, so 7:30 Central, and then 5:30 I guess Pacific. And we'll continue to break down, and that's with the slideshows and little
detailed scene by scene breakdown where I literally give you everything I've held in my head for the last year.
Okay.
And I can break down certain things. Like there's already certain things in the trailer that I've seen that I can't talk about now because it's a spoiler going into it, and it's crazy. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing, breaking it down with the slideshows. We'll be joined by people and guests. If anybody wants to come on, please reach out. Let me know. You're welcome to come on the panel and talk about it. All I require is that you watch the episode. That's all I ask, is you watch it.
Come on in. All right, and then so you can see here there's an extra little note. It says episode 2, 5, 6, and 7. It will still be on Sundays right after the episode, like 10:10, 10:15. But it'll be hosted by Ryan on my channel, and I'm going to do my absolute best to pop in on those days. There's no way I can set aside a whole hour, unfortunately, and this stinks that this happened. Last time it dropped after Comic-Con. This year it's dropping before and going through, so it kind of stinks in that manner because I really, this is what we live for is this show right now.
But last year, you also got to remember they went against Rings of Power. They were running back to back almost. And this year, they've nicely gone, here, let's do it back to back with the seasons. So now, we get it earlier, but it just so happens you're on vacation. It's annoying, but
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm doing the best I can with it. And if for some reason I can't pop in on a Sunday, like I know there's one Sunday I know we have, I think we have another concert, so it's going to be tough. But worst case, I'm going to really try to pop in on Monday if I can't get on Sunday. So it will, and me and Ryan will be around in August, and I'm sure we'll be talking about this the whole month of August.
Chilling in the basement, says I'm a microphone slut. I'll come talk Star Wars and hockey.
There you go. You're more, yeah. You're
Come
more
join
than
me
welcome.
anytime you like. If Headless is around or if he's not around and you see me on, and you come join me anytime, anyone.
Yeah, that's fine. If you guys want to hold on the fort, like I said, I'm definitely gonna do my best to get in. You know, part of the problem is being able to watch the episode when it drops on Sundays, because again, I don't know what time it drops. If it drops at 9 p.m., I'm on vacation. I'm not even gonna be anywhere near a TV. If it drops,
I
at
believe
6,
it will be 9 p.m. It's gonna be Sunday Game of Thrones time slot, 9 p.m. It's watershed. It can't be on at 6 because of what's happening.
But even Pacific Standard, I wonder if it's still
I
going
don't know
to
how all that works, bro.
I know. I don't know either. And that's the problem. I don't know if it will be 6 p.m. And, if it is on HBO Go, I should be able to grab it at 6. But again, I mean, 6 o'clock is kind of like we're getting ready to leave and, then we're out for the night. And most of our vacation evenings. So, but yeah, so I know this is just 20 minutes in already. I know this took way longer than I wanted it to, but I will post this up at the community tab. We'll throw up on Instagram. I know it's a little confusing, but if you guys just subscribe to our channels, you can look at all the lives and you'll see how they're already scheduled, because I already have them all scheduled on my channel.
Yeah, and I'm live every Friday with the Horseman, and I'll be letting people know at the end of that live what's coming up next for the next week. So there's always those kind of things. If you don't know what's going on 3 weeks in advance, just stay tuned and we'll let you know.
Yeah, and then we'll mention it at every live too. What's the upcoming week, so that people know when to expect this. But we try to keep it as easy as possible with me being out of town. And I think really it is pretty much the same Sunday, Wednesdays, except for those 2 Tuesdays. We try to really keep it the same. And like I said, guys, if you're not subscribed to Ryan, make sure you guys go subscribe over there, because again, we'll be live on Monday on his channel doing the detailed breakdown. Sundays are more going to be like just instant reactions. We'll kind of go through the episode, but we jump around a little bit. It's not always right in order. It's just like our first thoughts. And then Monday, we really break it down in detail. So
yeah, slideshows, everything. I point out all sorts of stuff. It's gonna be fun.
All right, yeah, and chilling. I will definitely keep that in mind. And Ryan, you follow him on Twitter, right? I think you guys follow each other now.
I'm subscribed to the YouTube. I follow.
Yeah, so you can always just send the link if you want to talk to him. You're more than welcome to always have him on.
Yeah, bro. I'm going on vacation after House of the Dragon because I'm sensible. In September, actually September the 9th, it's booked. I'm going to the Game of Thrones studio tour in Ireland.
Nice. That's awesome.
And I've got 2 days booked, and I've got one day I'm going to be filming it like what's there, and then the other day I'm going to do like other locations where they were doing filming, and I'm also going to be sampling the Seven Kingdoms afternoon tea, which is apparently a banquet of food that gets served to you at the place, and it's all like it's got dragon egg theming and things like that. So it's gonna be cool. But yeah, I'm doing that after House of the Dragon, so that'll be a good content to follow up with. Because that's the same weekend as Ireland Comic-Con. So it's a whole week. I'm spending a whole week in Ireland. Usually it's just a weekend, Friday to Monday, but no, this is Friday to Thursday. Yeah. So it's gonna be fun.
Oh, and then real quick, let's go back here real quick. So it will either be, I'm really hoping it will be either June 19th for the Acolyte or the June 26th. I'm hoping and praying, because I did get to talk to Vanessa Marshall yesterday, and we talked, and she actually asked me if I wanted her to come back on my channel. I start laughing. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what were you think I was going to say? I gave her my pin, and she liked it. She thought it was really good. So I'm glad. The first celebrity I've given my new pin to. So,
I'm a celebrity. What are you on about? I was the first celebrity.
So she said, "Are you, do you want to do an interview?" And I said, not really. I said, I'd rather you just come on. We just sit here and chat and hang out. We can talk about your Twitch. We can talk about video games. We can definitely talk about the Acolyte during those breakdowns, because she said she's going to watch it. So we'll see. I'm going to reach out to her in a couple of weeks, and we shall see if I can get it set up. She told me end of June was the best, because she's got a ton of cons in July and August. So she said the end of June is a little bit slow for her. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get her on. I think that'd be awesome, dude. If imagine me, you, and Vanessa just sitting here talking about Star Wars, dude. It's awesome. It'd be great. Yeah. So so hopefully we can hope I can make that happen. So all right, so let's switch gears over to the Acolyte. Now I'm looking right now to see if I can find the newest trailer. I know I thought I saw one. It says 2 days ago. Maybe this is it.
Blaze, what's June 15th WWE? Is that Clash at the Castle in Scotland? I think it is, right? He says in the chat WWE June 15th.
June 15th. Okay. We don't have anything on June 15th. It's June 16th.
No, but we have June 16th. So yeah, he's just letting me know, I think, with my scheduling.
Yeah.
And he says Fortnite. Bye. See you later, bro.
See you, bro. All right. So I think this might be the trailer. And it's more of a like a TV spot, I think. But I know I have not seen it, so I figured.
I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I've been downhearted by it, by seeing this bloody whip thing. This whip thing really made me think, what the hell am I watching? Like, I haven't had any joy whatsoever from the Acolyte since we heard about that thing. So I haven't watched anything. I haven't seen anything. So I don't know what you're about to show me.
Yeah. So you don't like the whip either?
No, I don't.
Yeah, it's not great. I mean, I don't love it. We'll see how it's used, I guess. But I know I don't love it either.
For losers, the game is to play Dr. Mario. It's just popping.
Yeah, Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario was a brilliant game.
All right. I think I got it up. So let's go ahead and get rid of this, and we'll present this YouTube stuff here. Make sure the volume's up. All right. All right. You ready, bro?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Boom. All right. We've been pretty lucky without getting. I have not been copyrighted from Star Wars yet either. So, what's up, Quick? What's up, Christina Payne? How you guys doing tonight?
Hey, guys.
If you guys are watching Acolyte or House of the Dragon, we just spent the first 20 minutes talking about the upcoming schedule. So if you guys want to check the back and in the replay, it's kind of the same, but there's definitely some differences because I'll be on vacation. Yeah.
Just keep an eye out to your notifications on Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, and the odd Tuesday between now and the end of the next 8 weeks. Just keep an eye on them.
All right,
let's go. The Acolyte Awake. Streaming June 4th on Disney Plus.
All right, here we go.
That's tomorrow for me, by the way.
Stand down! I didn't do it! But an Acolyte gives the dream. Star Wars: The Acolyte, 2-episode premiere Tuesday.
There's nothing we haven't already seen.
A couple new scenes there. Nothing crazy new. I think this is a pretty cool looking scene here. I like this. I think I actually used that image. When I was making the thumbnails, I was like, man, that's a great image. I've never seen this one yet, and that's obviously where it is. I thought that was kind of a cool one. So I know we talked about this a while ago, but so the premise of this show is there's twins, right? So we have May, who is I think she's May, and then who's the other one? I always forget her name. Let me look this up real quick. Dude, I have a hard time with all of the names in the show. Let's do cast. All right, Sue. Yes, so we have May. And then actually it's funny because under her, I think they messed up, dude. I really think they were supposed to keep the twin thing hidden, but because Cat was a Cat. No, who was the director? The director came out and said, "Oh no, it was not supposed to be a secret." I'm like, but BS, dude. Like even on this cast list, it doesn't even show the other character's name. So they messed up, but. Dude, the rumors have been around for a year that they're all going to be twins. So I don't know the other twin's name. The one is May. That's the one we see right here. The other twin is like, so supposedly one goes good, one goes bad. Then the voice is new. The background noise, the background voice. I don't know. Was it new? Let's try it. Because I'm not really sure now.
I don't know.
Dude, I got like 75 tabs open right now. I can't even deal.
I've got one.
Yeah, no. I feel like. Oh, here it is down here. Okay, I got it. Nope, that's not it either. Where in the world did I put this in the tab, dude? What's happening right now? You still see it up on your screen, correct?
I see the trailer on the screen, yeah.
StreamYard, right? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Dude, oh, here it is. Okay, I got it. Sorry. I forgot I opened a new tab for the character thing. So, a new voice.
Dream. Stand down! I didn't do it! Put an acolyte.
Well, I would say that's probably the bad guy with the red lightsaber. I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. I mean, he has that hollow voice, so it's probably what the new voice is. All right, so we have who's our boy right here? Is this our okay? So he has the yellow. So the yellow saber is actually the guy in front. So the guy in front, his name was I think that's Soul is the dude who's from Squid Games. So he's the guy standing in the back. And then I think it's Quimir, who's the one standing in front with the yellow. Or is he actually, you know what? Is that the other guy? See, dude, I don't even know. Like, I really try to stay away, and I didn't want to get spoiled with all this as far as like the characters. Like, I'm like, I'll learn it. But like, I didn't really want to start digging deep and like, I don't know, man, just in case there was a spoiler out there somewhere. This doesn't not really show us very many characters. So do you know that she's a witch?
Yeah, I think she's the bad guy. I think she's the guy with the red lightsaber.
You think? Oh, you did say that. You did say that. You think she's the one?
I think she's the one with the red lightsaber. Yeah.
Yeah, because her name was who did she play? It's like Mother Anissa, I think it is.
Okay.
So Mother Anissa. You think that?
But then we hear a male voice, so it could be completely.
Yeah.
I even think
Yeah.
that, but, there could be enhancers in the mask or whatever that make it change.
I'm
still optimistic for the show, but they're dropping it at the same time as House of the Dragon, and that's my real love. So it's like, how real interested am I going to get in this?
Well, honestly, dude, they had 3 episodes to get us interested because we have 3 episodes of Acolyte before we even get one of House of the Dragon. So
good point.
So this is her sister. So supposedly they get separated. One goes to the dark side, one goes to the light side. And I think Soul, Master Soul, who is the guy from Squid Games, which I don't even sure if he's really. Oh, he's in the spaceship in this one, right? Where's the spaceship?
He's just there, yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, I guess he was the master of May, who then goes to the dark side, I guess. And I don't know about the other twin. I don't know if they both got trained in the Jedi arts or what. But I was go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to ask you a question. I didn't want to cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
This seems like they signed quite a big actor for this role. Yeah, he gained quite notability from Squid Game. We know Squid Game is coming back, and he's still alive in that show. Spoiler if you haven't seen it. He's still alive in that show. Aren't we to believe that all these Jedis that we're about to meet have to die before we even get to the events of the episodes 1, 2, and 3? Right?
Well, yeah, you're talking. This is like
because Yoda said they all died and there was no one around.
They said I think they said it's like 100 years before.
So are we expecting the Acolyte to have more than one season, or are they signing such a big actor for their main role just to kill him off at the end of the season?
I think the idea is for them to go 3 seasons. I think what I originally heard.
Okay.
But I know they don't want to. They want to do more than one. It's just like anything else. Like I know, like we're watching House of the Dragon right now, which is 172 years before the Mad King and all that. But yes, we know the characters are not alive in the current. Well, I don't know what you want to call the current timeline, because technically it's at the Rise of Skywalker, but a lot of people look at it as Mando. But obviously they're all going to die. But I don't know if we need to see it on screen.
Okay, so you don't expect this guy to die in season 1? Because I kind of do.
Do you really? I don't.
Yeah.
I think the girl's going to die.
I think it's more about the kids he's teaching more than him. But yeah, we'll get into those conversations, I'm sure, when we get further into the episodes. But yeah, I'm just confused as to why they might have signed a big named actor. And I never knew, to be fair, I never knew they were wanting to do 3 seasons. I thought it was a standalone story.
No, their plan is to go more than one.
Okay.
So her right here, this is
This is the scene that we always got from the very start.
Yeah, I can't really get a great shot of her. But this is Carrie-Anne Moss, and she plays I think it's Indara. So Indara is also a Jedi Master, but in other trailers, like I was on Chillin' in the Basement's stream this like a week ago, or this past Wednesday, I guess it was, and he brought up a really good point that he thinks that basically, it's Space Trinity. Yeah, she was in the Matrix.
Oh, is that Trinity from the Matrix?
Yeah, that's her.
Okay, I like it even more. I'm a bit more intrigued into the show now. Okay.
But you could tell in some of the other trailers that Master Soul is definitely got short hair in some scenes and long hair in others. So we think that she might be one of the first casualties, but she'll probably be in throughout the entire season in flashbacks. So it's hard because you got to kind of splice it all together. And again, we know that what Disney and Lucasfilm likes to do is they like to, give us trailers that are only from like the first episode or two. Like they're not giving, they never give you anything from those other episodes.
They give you Thrawn and Vader, and that's all you get. You don't get anything else but what you got in the trailer.
Yeah. So I think it'll be interesting to see, what happens with this. But yeah, we kind of are both. He brought up a really good point about it, and I kind of agreed because like after you look at the other trailers, it does look like she's probably going to die pretty early on, and she might even be the first casualty. So we'll see. But yeah, I mean, like I was telling him, I said, why would you bring on such a big actor for that then? Like, why are you bringing on Carrie-Anne Moss where everyone knows her from the Matrix? Like,
like I just said with the guy from Squid Game, why are you bringing that on if I think he's going to die? But yeah, good point.
Yeah, but you think he's going to die. See, I don't think he's going to die. I mean, to me, he's like the main character. Now, will he die in a later season? Sure. Or maybe at the end of season 1. I guess I could see that happening, to kind of carry on the story for season 2. But I don't know. It's going to be, I'm intrigued because I don't know anything about it, which is how I like it.
Yep.
Going into Ahsoka, we already had those characters in Rebels. And I think that's one of the biggest issues I had with it is I just didn't feel like the characters were the same. I thought, Ahsoka is good. I mean, Rosario is really good with it, but them switching around the ending of Rebels because she wasn't wearing the white. That was odd. Like, why? Why can't we continue the story from there? Like, why? Or do a flashback if you want to show her. But dude, it took her like
whereas this show you're going in with no expectation. You're going into this show with no expectation, so it's kind of going to just give you what it gives you. I get it. Yeah, I like it.
That's exactly right. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it, dude. I'm pumped, man. 2 days away, and like you said, I'll probably watch it twice on that night. I'll probably watch it once more on Wednesday before the live. And yeah, dude, I'm excited. I'm excited to break it down. I mean, we didn't really break down Kenobi. We didn't really break down Book of Boba Fett. We kind of started with Mando season 3, unfortunately, because we both did not like that. I think Ahsoka, we liked it enough, but we just had some issues with it. But I think we overall, we probably liked Ahsoka. I don't know what grade I gave it or whatever, but it was.
I gave Ahsoka the best TV show out at the time when it was out. It was one of the best things I'd ever watched.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. So, all right.
And,
so
and please, if people thinking that I'm being a little bit negative towards the show, I'm not. It's just I'm skeptical about it because I don't know what it is. And my main thing for all this is I love getting together with Headless and talking about all these things. That I reminds myself of Clone Wars stuff we did and the Rebel stuff we did and all that. And when I look back on them, I look back on them with fond memories. So I'm sure when I look back on Acolyte, I'll have the same fond memories as well. It's just I just don't know. I'm not a Star Wars guy like Headless is, and yeah, I see things and I'm like, what's going on here? What's going on there? I don't get it. But as long as the little green shit isn't in the show, I will be fine. If he makes one cameo, I'm switching off. I'm not watching the rest of the show. And I've heard that there is no cameos in this show.
Yeah,
So
I was just gonna say.
Let's keep to it. Yeah, let's keep to it.
Yeah.
I can't stand Yoda. That's for another chat.
So chat.
Chill in the Basement's got a comment here. Just had a thought.
Yeah.
Leslie wants 3 seasons. Go ahead.
She wanted 3 seasons of it. Yeah.
She also wants the show to be part from the perspective of the Sith. What if the Sith is the through line for the seasons?
Yeah. So I mean, 3 seasons. I think 3 seasons is good. I mean, Mando season 3 was just so bad. It's just it left a bad taste in my mouth. But I don't know. We'll see, guys. I'm not going to criticize anything until I actually see it. We'll see what happens. Because we like I was saying, we definitely did not break down Kenobi. We didn't break down Book of Boba Fett. Didn't really like either one of them. So in chat, let me know I put a poll. So what show are you actually most excited for? Because we're going to be switching gears here in a minute to House of the Dragon. We got about 15 minutes left or so.
Chill in the Basement says it's entirely possible that the Sith lives and the Pack of the Jedi get massacred, and then it's a time jump. Now, if that happens, I'm super happy for it. Vampire Goddess, House of the Dragon is a disappointment. Unpopular opinion. Yeah, I would say it's an unpopular opinion, but you're still valid. It's still a valid opinion if you're not into it. Are you well versed with the Song of Ice and Fire and George R. R. Martin's work, or you read the books? And
did you like Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good transition. We'll go ahead and move right into House of the Dragon and season 2. So I made a couple of videos already, and I just put one again. I totally just spitballed what I thought. I gave out percentages about what characters I thought were going to die. I know Ryan was laughing about it. Unfortunately,
I planted that seed, bro.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I had to turn the comments off. I mean, I appreciate everybody who commented. The problem is one or two people were kind of ruining it for everybody. So, I didn't want spoilers. And now I think I know one thing, which I'm it is what it is. When you do YouTube or when you're on social media, things do get spoiled. But I was kind of pissed. And so I just deleted the comment, and then I just went ahead and shut off comments because it just was getting too.
So you told me that. I had no idea that had happened because I hadn't read your comments in the video.
Yeah,
I laughed amongst myself because of your percentages.
Yeah,
I never read the comments.
I mean, we could talk off screen, but I think I know one thing. It might be two things. Although one, I think I kind of called in the video, unless I'm way off base. But the other one, I was pissed about. I'm like, why do you have to ruin it? So. But yeah, and then the other video I made was just oh gosh, what did I even make? It was the other day. Oh, I made the 5 things I wanted to see the most.
Plot lines.
Yeah, the 5 plot lines that I thought were the most interesting, or I felt like they had a touch on it. You can't just ignore it, I don't know. So what do you want to do, Ryan? You want to bounce back and forth between plot lines? I know that you know so much, but
again, I don't know what's going to happen in the TV show. I just know what is said in the book and what I am expecting to happen. And, they've changed so many things. So I know certain characters have been dropped from the book that aren't going to be in the show. And then their storyline lineage has been given to other characters that are already established in the show. And it's kind of interesting how they're going to go with that. Yeah. We spoke, didn't we, about Lenor and his supposed killing in season 1 and how they changed it round and he drove off on the boat. And in the book, it's up to your perspective of who you believe because it's told by so many different people's perspective, because no one was actually there at the war to know actually who was blow for blow. It's all the maesters that are giving us these stories in the book, and then that's how the story is told. So it's who do you believe? How many times do I bring up Mushroom? I would love for a House of the Dragon season to be made all from Mushroom's perspective, and then have another House of the Dragon season made all from a Gildane's perspective, Archmage Gildane. It'd be great. But yeah, I don't know where we're going with it. I love this comment. So Vampire Goddess, where have you been? I love these comments.
So they are
missing perspectives for the people serving nobility.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, remember the book was written as a history book, so it's kind of like it's just like you read a host. I mean, that's basically how it's written. It's a guy it's the maesters basically telling the story, and obviously they don't know everything that happens. So
Well,
when you
there's
make
three stories to every event. There's three
Right.
stories to every event that happens, and it's up to you to decide who you believe, because you don't know which one was true. And some of them, they link with each other, but then like mushrooms, for example, is completely left field. And it's like, which one do you believe? And you could believe Mushroom more because of the seedy world of Game of Thrones and all that we already know when we're established with. His stories do kind of make sense. It's just, I don't know if Mushroom even exists in the show. I really don't know if they just even take his work from it or not.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think. He's one of the ones telling the story, though, right? In the book. Yeah. So I mean, I highly doubt it then. Like I feel like the way the book is structured to me is it's like the historian, or like I said, a maester or whatever, wrote this book like 50 or 20 years after the fact. It's like somebody now writing about 911, right? It's like reading a history book all about what happened on 911, the day and everything. And he's just saying, basically telling from his perspective, not getting interviews, just basically, this is what everything I've heard and from the news and blah, 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 writing a book about it. That's the way I kind of felt like the book was written. Was like, it was just some guy.
Did you get the expected that it was three different people, not just one person telling you the story?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. It was
like you've got one on the blacks, one on the greens, and Mushroom in the middle.
Correct. And and you could tell, like, the blacks, the guy who was writing about the blacks was always heavy on the blacks. The guy who was on the greens always heavy on the greens. Yeah. I that was might be the one big point that the show it's missing a little bit. Although I thought, like, in the first couple episodes, like, because going into the show, unless you knew absolutely nothing, you kind of knew what was going to happen. You knew it was going to be a fight, and you knew you can kind of tell who's going to be on whose side. But it is because it does definitely, to me, make the good guys, Rhaenyra's team, and then the bad guys are like, Allison and Otto. Like I think it's very.
But that's down to your belief of the story. I know so many people that are on the opposite side that love greens and hate the blacks, and it's insane how it works. I just don't know where we're going. And you've also got to remember as well that the story is being told by the maesters. Maesters are brought up in the Citadel and taught with science and with logic, but yet they have to talk about the aspects of magic and dragons, and that completely goes against what they believe with the science. So it's interesting. It is a very interesting story, and that's why I think House of the Dragon is so popular, because it has the people like myself and the people like you that are completely on different sides of the scales, and we get different things from the show.
Yeah, I get it. It makes sense. It's just, I don't know. It's I think the show is fantastic, and I understand what Vampire is saying. Definitely, I totally understand that point of view. But if you just take it as a story of what it is, and just knowing how much I like Game of Thrones, until the last season, I love it. It's my favorite show right now, and I just cannot wait. Like, I just can't wait to break it down, because I think season 2 is going to be really good. So, but yeah, I mean, that's why we do this, though, because we do. I mean, everyone has different opinions. It's just like this crap that came out the other day with Kathleen Kennedy, like saying that, the Star Wars is so,
male led. That she makes a TV show with female leads.
I know, and it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. And I made a video, and I don't want to sit there and rant about that right now, because that's not what this video is. That's not what this live is for. But no, yeah,
agreed. Rhaenys's perspective could be an entire season. I agree.
Yeah. Here's the thing too, because think of, like, it's so funny. Season 1 of Game of Thrones, dude, it takes Tyrion how many episodes to walk from I think he goes from Winterspring to the Vale, doesn't he? Or I think he stops at Castle Black.
From Winterfell. Yeah.
Winterfell to the Vale. It's like 5 episodes. And then the Mountain and Arya. How long are they just walking around? Like, I get it. Like, that's definitely a slow way to do it.
In season 7, Grey Worm goes from Winterfell to King's Landing in an episode.
Well, and right, and that's part of the problem in those last 2 episodes is that, like, all of a sudden now we have a warp system or something. But yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, you're right. You could have done I would have loved to see the young characters the whole season, because I thought they were awesome. But again, like, but when you see what happens, it's like would it be too drawn out? You know, that's the thing. I mean, Ryan, I don't know. What do you think? Would you like to see the first season just be all like the young kids, maybe like only like go like 5 or 6 years down the road, and then season 2 starts with older Rhaenyra? Maybe I don't know. I don't know how you end.
Yeah, I would like to have seen that. Yeah, maybe, but they could have fleshed out more. We did kind of rush through it, you know. We did the time skip. Why did we need to do the time skip? Maybe you could have just filled in some of the time from the book, fill those extra episodes, and then come to season 2 with a time skip and have older and new characters. And now we're just meeting Olivia Cook as Alicent and stuff like that. That would be interesting. But I like the way we also got it. I like the way they did it.
I don't know how much you would have done though. Like, think about what happened. I mean, okay, so what you know, here's my thing. Okay, so I'm rewatching it right now. I'm on episode 8. So episode 4 is when Daemon and Rhaenyra go to the streets and the brothel and all that stuff, right? And all that happens, and then she seduces Kristen Cole and all that. Then the next episode is when Otto finds out about this because of the spies or whatever. Alicent, you know, goes, you know, asks her all those questions about, like, you know, what did you do? Now you're soiled, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And we, toward the end of the episode, is when we get that tea, right? She gets the tea to kill the baby or whatever. And then all of a sudden, next episode, she's having a baby. Or no, wait, I'm sorry. I'm doing it backwards. So episode 4 is when she gets the tea. 5 is when we don't know she actually even drank it. I don't know why they didn't show that. And I don't know. And I was trying to remember from the book how specific they get with that part, but I don't know.
Again, it's very biased. The show is very biased from the Maester's perspective because it's the Maester's storyline that gave her that tea. That wasn't, again, it wasn't Mushroom's perspective. That was just from the Maester, and the Maester was hiding it from the king. I get you though.
Well, no, the king, Viserys is the one who sends it to her. He's the one who tells the Maester to bring it to her, in the show.
Yeah, in the show, but that's not a book thing.
That's not from the book. So it's
no, the Maesters do it in the book and hide it from the king.
Oh, okay. So I wonder why they changed that then.
Exactly, it's so that the viewer can understand what's happening, because the Maesters aren't that much of a key role in the storyline, because they aren't in the House of the Dragon. Vampire says, should I watch season 2? Is it worth it? Yes, definitely. And I would suggest, and I'm not just blowing my own horn here, but come to the Monday night breakdowns where I will be going through them detailed, because I have the book knowledge, and I'll be pointing out things that were left out or things that were brought in and stuff like that. So for somebody that, like yourself, who has the extra knowledge as well, I can help tickle that itch, I guess, with stuff that they aren't showing us in the show.
Yeah, I mean,
there's certain stuff that we're probably not going to get. You know, there's a fight that's going to happen next year in season 2 that I believe is just going to be a 5-minute scene in the show, but really it should be a whole episode, in my opinion. Just one fight.
Yeah, we had talked about this at the very beginning. So this is like our schedule. It's crazy because we're breaking down Acolyte and House of the Dragon. So we're live on Sundays right after the episode, so like 10:15 Eastern, and then Ryan does the detailed breakdowns on his channel, and I join him on those Mondays. So it's kind of like, so we do it back-to-back nights because we want it to be fresh and everything else like that. So, but yeah, if you want to check out the full schedule, because there's 2 pages. It's on the you can check it on the replay or whatever. So so we only have a few minutes left because I want to do that giveaway for the channel members. And again, guys, if you're not a channel member, you can sign up now and get in the giveaway. It's for a small Lego set. It's like a foil pack. Let me see if I can get it real quick. I think it's right here.
It's just going to be exciting, guys, to just be able to flex my muscles again. I keep quiet all year because people, friends and even viewers of my channel don't like the fact that I know, because I've read the book. It's like, you guys can read the book as well, and you'll have the same knowledge as me. Maybe not to the point of I've read it 5 times. I've listened to the audiobook several times. I go to bed pretty much every night listening to the audiobook. It's just drilled into me, House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones content. Song of Ice and Fire and George R. R. Martin, everything. But you guys should definitely if you get a chance to read even the Game of Thrones books, the Game of Thrones series is the best television show ever made, and they leave out so much stuff from the books. Like, I don't know if you read the books for Game of Thrones, Headless. Did you manage to get through them all?
For the Game of Thrones books?
Yeah.
No, I haven't even.
Okay.
No, I was thinking about doing on our trip this summer. I was thinking about listening to the audiobook of the first book, and see it's hard though, dude. Like it's good, but it's so it's sometimes it could just be dry. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know. Like I had a hard time listening to the Thrawn books, the newer series of Thrawn books on vacation, because I'm like falling asleep because
I think you need to find somebody that narrates it better, and that keeps you more engaged with the way that they do it. If they change their voice for certain perspective characters or something like that.
Yeah.
But just to bring up the books for Game of Thrones, like we never got Rob's will. In the book, we have a whole section about Rob's will. Rob leaves a will, and he leaves Winterfell to Jon Snow in his will as the King of the North and all that. And that's before any of the events of the TV show past season 5. Don't forget anything of the TV show because we haven't even gone there in the book.
Yeah.
It's very interesting,
in the Lady Stoneheart aspect of it. Like, I think it's a character that I really, really wish that they would have brought into the show. And I understand why they didn't, because they came out and said
HBO.
Well, they said they actually said the reason why was because they didn't want to resurrect somebody and then make it a thing, because they knew they were going to have to save that for Jon Snow. So they didn't want to resurrect like Catelyn, because then when Jon Snow comes back to think about it, dude, it's like when you get stabbed by a lightsaber and like, oh, I'm good, dude. Now everyone gets stabbed by a lightsaber and we make fun of it. So it's kind of the same type of situation.
Yeah, Vampire gives a great chat there. Start with your favorite character in the Game of Thrones books, and you'll find yourself into other characters because they are told from POV sections. So like one chapter will be Arya, one chapter will be Ned, one chapter will be, and it does like that. And as you get to the end of the book, it starts building and building. So yeah, exactly. Read one of your favorite characters' chapters, and it will make you want to read more.
Tyrion's better, huh? I really like Tyrion, but again, the last couple seasons, I felt like he had nothing to do. It's really
it's Dan and David, bro. Yeah, you've got to be able to separate yourself after season 4 for George R. R. Martin and Dan and David. You can't keep the two because they are just terrible.
Yeah, I know.
I like the show for what it was, but hey,
Yeah. So the giveaway is the ATST. Is that what this is? I think
it's the thing that Jar Jar messes around with, right?
AAT. It's AAT. That's what it is. Yeah, it's the thing that Jar Jar hangs on that thing and takes it down, I guess. But yeah, so that's gonna be the giveaway this month. 75 pieces. So I'll be sending it out to you guys. All right. So let's do.
Somebody say Jar Jar.
These are going to hurt you, sir.
I can't wait, dude. We brought that up on Chillin's channel the other day, and he hates the Darth Jar Jar whole thing. He's not a fan of Jar Jar either, though. Yeah,
nice. Vampire Headless is in the US and I'm in the UK. Yeah, we're over the water.
All right, let me where is my duck race thing? Here it is. Race timers.
Thanks, Vampire. I appreciate your comments. They go, I was gonna play Skyrim, but you hooked my attention. Thank you for a great conversation. How did I find Milky on YouTube? How do I find Milky on YouTube? Ryan Milky 14 is my name on YouTube. I'll post my channel link in the chat now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want to link it? All right, names, edits.
And good luck to the winners on the giveaway. If you want to be entered into next month's giveaway on Headless's channel, all you got to do is become a member. You get behind the scenes stuff, you get voting powers, you get all sorts of cool benefits, and you get emojis in the chat. The emojis are cool.
And you get the pin too, the Headlessness around by their brand.
Yeah, Headlessness
Big Easy. Who am I missing here, dude? Johnny.
You got Poppin'.
I got Poppin', Blaze, and Umpty. Gosh, I haven't seen Umpty though in a while. Umpty did come to the live though last Wednesday over at Chillin's. That was nice on the show up. All right. We are set and ready. We're loaded here. All right. So let's go ahead and do this.
The votes, you got the poll as well. Currently 3 votes on the poll. So guys, please vote if you're watching. There's 7 in the chat. Should be at the top of the YouTube chat if you want to vote which one you're more excited for this season going into Acolyte or House of Dragon. And there is my link in the chat for anyone who wants it.
All right. So we have here's the channel members. The giveaway is the Lego pack. And we're gonna roll this thing for 30 seconds. I don't know, Ryan, give me a number. How many things do you want there?
3.
How many spins? 3. All right. All right, three shuffles. 1, 2, 3. And I think Big Easy won last month. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody.
Big Easy did win last month. He got the soda pack, right?
Soda pack from Blaze. Yeah, Blaze actually. Yeah, he's on that over.
Appreciate you, Vampire. Yeah, we did Rings of Power breakdown last season as well. We'll be doing that again for this season.
Yeah, that'll be all right.
We haven't even touched Rings of Power. There was some news recently with Bombadil. Tom Bombadil's confirmed for season 2. I know, Headless, that'll go straight over your head. But yeah, crazy. And the winner is all the way over in Canada.
All right, congratulations, Johnny. I'll send that out to you this week. Very good. Nice.
Yeah. So just to touch on that, Headless, before we get out of here, Rings of Power season 2. They just announced that we are going to get live action Tom Bombadil, and Tom Bombadil is a very interesting character within the world and lore of J.R. Tolkien, because he is the oldest known creature in existence in the storyline. Okay. So it's going to be interesting, and he's a big guy with a big beard, and he has yellow boots. And he has a wife who lives in the lily pond, and he's very funny, and he likes to be the comedic thing. And apparently they're matching him up with the Stranger, I've heard. In season 2. So this could be quite a good thing. If he replaces the Harfoots, I'll be happy, because the Harfoots to me are pointless.
I don't think they're going to replace them though.
No, maybe not. But yeah, Tom Bombadil. If anybody knows Tom Bombadil, I'm excited for it. It's going to be really fun.
Cool, man. All right. Thank you guys so much. So I will be back Wednesday with 2 lives, 11:45 a.m. doing the New York Comic Con thing, and then we'll be back Wednesday at 9 p.m. right after BOP, right? And we'll be breaking down Acolyte episodes 1 and 2. Remember, 2 episodes drop Tuesday, so we're giving you guys 24 hours to watch it, and then come on over, hang out, and let's talk about it. And I just I hope it's good. I want it to be good. I just want Star Wars to be back. So
I don't think this is the show that's going to bring that back for you personally, but I could be changed. My opinion could be changed. I just don't think that this is the one, but we'll see.
We'll see. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Stay milky. Keep those heads on, and we're going to see you guys in the next video. Have a great night.